Grand afternoon. I'm just gonna do a random while I'm out here in the car. And so I had only brought this one deck, but I kind of let the cards fall out. Jesus Christ. Hold on 1 second. Let me throw these drinks out. I mean, you just trying to get in anything. Gone. Shit. Okay. You still in here. Whew. I'm in dire need of some lotion on my legs, boy. Okay, hold on. So we got the okay, now it's getting messed up. So we got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. All right. We got the King of Cups in the upright. This is making me think that a King of Cups is about to get downsized. This could be somebody that took advantage of like first generation assets. Oh, my legs. Okay. First generation assets of somebody. So I was supposed to be living like the high life. This could be a feather figure or somebody here. They in the upright, but they really supposed to be starting from the bottom. Somebody is hiding something that happened with this Nine of Cups in Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This could have been this person's sidekick. This could be somebody that was supposed to be doing something with me. Okay, this person is in reverse, but then after that card. Okay, somebody could find out. No, it's not the death card. Hold on. Okay, we got America and Judgment. Okay, somebody's sad because okay, hold on. Let me move the cards because I'm losing the whatever. All right. Somebody could have been saying that I was lovers with them so they could put me under the bus and free this. This could be this Mommy Watson energy with this Epstein energy. Whoever these people is that work for Epstein. And the Nine of Pentacles, I was just hearing somebody saying this Pisces is, no, this Pisces not. Because somebody trying to say like that Pisces is gone or dead or ended, but this is really not. And they're trying to say, no, I was working with my daughter or whatever. That's how she knows this information. It's a lie. I wasn't lovers with these people. I didn't birth nothing with these people. Okay? They could be trying to say that so that they don't get in trouble. Something. These people is not happy, but I painted them white or they did something else like this. I don't know you. I barely even know the empty shell that you left as a father and a husband or whatever these people is, or brothers or whatever this is. Something is not an illusion here. All right, that somebody's been breadcrumbing somebody, and this is the message. So now this is a death, okay? There is an ending or a death to these people. Somebody's not being honest about a dead man's wishes, or somebody wished something on their deathbed. Now they got to pay this back. Six of Pentacles in reverse. To a Queen of Swords, you could be being a bitch right now. I could be being harsh, just straightforward here, okay? So these people don't want to give justice. So this is the justice system trying to be a bully. Like, if you're not going to kiss our ass, we're not going to give you what you need, All right. But there is a king of swords that's like, oh no, yes, you are. All right. This could be a hidden helper that's being exposed or brought to the front line here. All right. Because the most high is not at the top, or the cornerstone has been lifted, but these people are acting like they don't know, or they don't see it, or they don't want to give justice. Because I'll be thinking, if thousands of people went through this process, who gave them what they needed? It don't make, or they want me to do all this pleading online. I don't know. I never remember any of my friends or family member that I see allegedly on the other side. I never seen them say one thing about me like, oh, I'm going through this process, or I'm waking up, or I'm having this issue, or I didn't see them online. I know they didn't just go into silence and just say everything randomly, find out go in a little hole in the ground and find out everything. And even if they did, oh well. This could be a situation where this is a Rowan energy, because I think that the elders, or like the old bloods or whatever, I think they could be like in Louisiana or something like this. And that's kind of crazy, because I was hearing them talking on the news the other day, the girl from the White House, and she was saying like all the blue states or whatever are the ones with all the crime. It's only one red state without where the crime is dying down or something. And she said it was somewhere in Louisiana. That could be because these are people a part to this collective. So somebody's father or a feather could be more like a vampiric energy. Um, vampires on this channel don't have to do with bloodsuckers that much. It got something to do with, they found a way to like go through the back end of the system to siphon from a bloodline, a relative, or yours, somebody else's, or whatever. Energy, essence, whatever this is, whatever. Okay, truth, whatever it will be. So again, somebody is not the most high. That's why they could be dealing with like a son of the dawn or the darkness or something. And this is why everything is off balance. And then we have America. America is in the upright. This is the person's daughter, or this is a daughter of these men or this group or something like this. The mighty ones or something here. This don't have to be by blood. This is just like an order. These are about order, like an order. You know how they say the new world order, or the rights and orders, like with Masons and stuff like this. This is about some kind of order or something here. All right. So we have this energy here of this lion energy here. Somebody could be also trying to stop you from being like mighty or strong right here. They could be blocking this energy. They want to only give you whatever this is if you're nice, or you get pregnant and sit at home barefoot with this person baby. All right, and look like a fool. Okay, because whoever this emperor is that laid down the law, I feel like this is not what they wanted for this person. Because whoever this person is, I don't know, they could be on the brink of this right now. Okay, like this could be an emperor thinking that you're gonna do it better than them or something, or I don't know. I feel like this person could also be separating you from these people, because this emperor is right here, and this person is trying to like take something from you and make you like the rest of these women on this thing, or say you a witch, or there's a lot of people waiting to say, "Ooh, now you one of us" or something, and it's just not true. Okay, it's just not. This might be something that somebody have to pass you through, kind of, this ain't nobody special. This is a regular person, on this trip or whatever. We need to get this person out of here. It'll be like smuggling someone, and then somebody else with the Knight of Cups pick up this person on the low. But why would somebody that's a upright person have to take any of this sneaky stuff? It just don't make no sense to me. Any of this sneaky offer, like, why would I have to sneak? This is like somebody did it like upright or righteously before this mission, by theyself, abandoned, bruised, battered. But I'm telling you, whoever this seven person is, this could have seven. Okay, say you met this person back in the 90s and you was the only special girl. This person didn't care about nobody that much before. It don't matter if they loved you for real, if it was just because what they gained from you was it. And now this person then been away from you like 20 years. How in the Bible it says that two was going to meet up after a 20-year break, and they was going to embrace each other. Now say this person want to embrace you, but he wants you to accept the fact that you're not the special one no more. I got 6 other bitches that I got to worry about. Let me go ahead and take all your essence and stick you in this bush with these other bitches that I keep stuck in this bush, and they just tell me stuff and I do it. And it's like, nah, this ain't one of them. It's kind of giving me Olivia Pope talking to her dad. And he's like, yep, you done open up your legs to a powerful man. Now they're gonna gut you, rinse you. They're not gonna even give you, by the time they done doing it, you think blah 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 blah. But this could be again something that was foreseen here. And I'm telling you, somebody wanted to make it so that was not the case here. I'm telling you, it's something about a pre-foreseen a is what I'm hearing. They could also be trying to threaten you with a same-sex marriage, because most of these people did this like on the low for a little bit to give some people some sneaky Ten of Pentacles looking on. Um, uh, it's almost like forcefully degrading yourself when you. Why would I have to do that? This like if I was a track star, I won this things fair and square. Why do I? Why you want me to trip across the line and bust my knee open and have a wound that I'm gonna have 6 months or 8 months to heal my knee because I'm winning? Because normally a short girl or a fat girl or a black girl or a Mexican girl or whoever, usually they don't win like this. So we have to create some stumbling block or something to make people feel better about you winning something that you won fair and square. Like I don't know what this is, y'all. Okay, and they gonna have to get here with that. All right, what I'm hearing. Okay, because somebody called false judgment. You didn't punish this person for stealing somebody's identity or my identity or something like this. Is what somebody tried to say that they did, but they did not. And somebody wants to shed the light on that. You didn't. You didn't give the identity back or to something like this to the Empress. Okay, something is off here. Somebody cares about, and this is the last time you gonna say that shit to me. Yeah, we got the star energy. Somebody could be trying to stop you from telling your story. You're in the right about doing this or giving a testimony about this sneaky behavior of these four Pentacles sons of David in the reverse. Okay. But again, some of these people might feel bad now. These could be old heads. These could be first generationers, second generationers that's trying to come back in or something, like remembering old times, nostalgia, or something like this. These could be the people that's trying to claim you. They making you wait because they didn't want you to be with those generate. They want you to go back there with them or something like this. Okay, for this could be, but all these people could be at a refresher and you're slowing all the way down. Like these people want to, they want. Okay, it's like somebody trying to take you back to the first generation. After they let you get hurt here, they're like, okay, she slowed down. See how she walking, her ankles is kind of stiff or something like this. Okay, we got her. We're gonna make her the mammy, and she gonna be the one to babysit. Now we can have kids and everything. We know that she never had a kid for real in real life. Like somebody did something. Say they made claims about you and your children. These people made claims to stop you from moving forward, talking about you got your children taken, or you left your children, or you left them alone, like some ridiculous shit. Babysitter of a lot of kids when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I babysat a lot of people's kids. Okay. And, but it's like somebody wants you to be the mammy. They want you to be the fat lady with they try to act like that's what all the Empress could be. With the nightgown on, okay, that everybody come, drop their kids off for babysitting, and then these people could go live their life and they know that it's somebody that wouldn't hurt a child. It's something like this. Okay. I don't know what this is. Okay. And then we have the Six of Swords here. All right. Somebody, again, here we go with the same thing, moving to calmer waters, but this could be with some type of power or something, like nobody better not touch these two people. Or this could be when you get to where you're going, they're going to kill two people. This could be somebody that got into something, but they're like, you had to kill your wife and child. I thought you did. And this motherfucker said, I did. I told such and such and them, or I did it by my own bare hands. Then what the hell is this? It's something like this. That's God's chosen one. Okay. This is like where God is like, okay, no, let me show you who I do care about the whole time, or that I care, or something like this. Okay. And then we have the wounded warrior here. Okay. Um, Somebody could be a wounded warrior. I'm not really getting pain on the body. Like I'm getting somebody could have not wanted to fight no more. Or they didn't want to get up and do something, or they didn't want to man up, or something like this. Okay. This could also be somebody like, no, I'm fighting hard for this person, but I'm telling you, somebody wants you to be pregnant, maybe, because I know I'm not pregnant, because of, around the time of the month, it'd be impossible right now unless they swapped my body last night. But this like the Empress, and then somebody want to spend time with this doll or whatever that they created, because somebody, you're gonna have a heart. Excuse me, because know that if the Empress is fat in that home and she got good coochie, they could still infiltrate this person's energy. No regard, no reward, no recognition, no nothing. Or if you got the golden touch, you got that magic touch. All right. Because I was thinking, if something happened to my daughter at Indian Trail, I keep on thinking I'm gonna leave the door open. Is because I looking at Bruce Mars and I'm like, that kind of look like my daughter. Like if they turn her into a boy. So what the fuck is they doing? Okay, it's something like this. Whatever this is almost like while we're doing these videos, they're trying to make it seem like, see, you're not Jesus because you would whatever like this. But I mean, we know Jesus died every single time. I mean, it's a good start that now we got a female and the person ain't dead. I mean, I think we got somewhere here. Okay. We got somewhere here. This time, okay, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Because I'm telling you, somebody wants somebody to be in the same sex marriage. Had to be very careful right now because they're being very strategic, okay? If you okay this is going to go again. This is what they're gonna. I was watching something. Dang, I don't know if it was a pope or a priest or something, but he was like taking Christianity as a joke, and he got his way in priesthood or whatever, and then he started doing like horrific things to people to show how God ain't really in something. There's no such thing as God. People are just using this for whatever reason. So he would get like maybe like try to get past. It's like a show. It's kind of like but I don't know if it's a movie or a show. But I seen the preview for it, and his job was to um like make a joke out of religion or God, or say, see, there's nobody holy, something like this. There's nobody holy. This whole thing is just fake or whatever. This would be somebody that get into the Vatican or whatever and start taking the popes out and the black popes out, and they be partying and getting drunk and having hoes and everything, and recording them and seeing, yeah, even your most gifted father or your most, prominent father or whatever, this person is not. He was making like a whole joke out of the whole thing. Excuse me. So somebody could be doing something like this. And then I was also thinking, because maybe this feather figure could have been using this person's energy for sexual force, but I don't know why they're trying to hide it. This is like, that's like Epstein in person, and then this is Epstein Island. You see how this is like these things are made out of sand. I meant to tell y'all at first was stuck right behind this King of Cups. This card, but this could be you going into something that you don't really understand. And that since this King of Cups is in the reverse, he could have been in an upright trying to keep you out of whatever this is. Okay. It, and I was thinking somebody wasn't dead, but maybe now they are with that death card over there. So somebody could have went through the second death. Somebody could have hurried up and do this so that you or I could be trapped in a situation here. You'd be a poor Queen of Wands, because Daenerys was like, I've been sold like a brooding maid, bartered and traded, enslaved, beaten, married and thrown to the side, blah, 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 and then they were like, oh, the Targaryen out in the world. You see what I'm saying? Like this, okay? And then we have this black cat energy, because I was just watching online and I was seeing I was seeing a reading this, okay? But she kind of reminded me of could be like a, but this could be the same person. It don't have to be the same person. But when I seen this energy, I'm not gonna go getting tricked by this. But when I seen this energy, I'm like, okay, that's when things were pure before me and my that was when things were pure, because we got the Three of Cups in reverse. So somebody could be shutting down somebody's friends. This is like when we were like, okay, if I could get a glimpse of this girl, I'm trying to go back to where before anybody else was included. When my dad or whatever, or I don't know, this could have been before the Play Sisters, or this when we was younger or something, and we had kind of like a little tight bond. Okay. It started to deteriorate over decades, I feel. Okay. I don't know. But the black cat energy, because she was really thin and tall, dark skinned, pretty, my cousin was, okay. So this is giving me more of like the earlier version of this person, but I was surprised to see this person pop up on my screen. Be what this is. Somebody could have been trying to hide something that has something to do with cat energy. We just don't know if this is good or bad. We really don't. Okay, just the two of us, we can make it. Yeah, because look, and this could be like this mommy Watson energy, this mother energy. Something is something, because it's hard to see these people. Like when you breaking it down like this, it's hard to see. Like, because I don't hold on tight to any of this. Mm, I don't know. I'm not saying it's not afflicting my life because I have a mission here. But you know, I don't know. It's strange because as I see the chapters or feel like these things are going by, it's kind of like whoever energy shows back up, it's like holes in the story or holes in the family. Like we might be at the first generation, but maybe because this child, maybe because this is making me think about the black cat, maybe because this child here, they were of a different breed or something like this, okay? This cousin at that time who was sitting in the Truman Show at that time, it could be that this, because I was also putting the spirits of their children in dogs or animals or something, or turning their children into pets or locking them up, or oh, my child died, but then the child is in the back shed or something, because they were scared of the child. If this is supposed to be a sacred thing, when the mother energy or the white buffalo women give give children to all different races, okay, that this is something sacred. It's not supposed to be blown out of proportion. This is like somebody lying to a whole bunch of people and saying, "Oh, surrogacy," but they're finding out, no, you took those children from the mother goddess, or you took something like this or whatever, and then the people are scared now, and they just like, oh, the child passed away or something because they don't want to get in trouble. But these could be good parents or something like this that do deserve the children. That's what I said. Somebody is. Somebody is doing something. You're just a nasty person, whoever this is. Somebody's jealous. This could be of the races. This could be racial conflict. This could be, again, what did I put up yesterday? Something about invasion. Like it was a law talking about foreign invasion or something like this. Okay, foreign invasion. What's the protocol if somebody is being persecuted massively by another foreign intelligence or a foreign country or something like this? Okay, now that could be the shadow grow. If you were supposed to grow up around the shadow government but you didn't, they were just around you. That's foreign to me. I don't know how these people operate. I'm just figuring it out on my own. If these are alien galactic beings, I don't know how to, I'm just figuring this out on my own. If it's anything, if this is like the first time where they have to rebuild something, or someone, that means somebody was doing a genocide or something like this here. Okay. Okay. But God energy here. And then we have the three of swords here. There's also other people pulling on my energy because they want me to solve something for them or something like this. But they're just like, I don't know, they're just trying to, these are like selfish for and help people that deserve it. And they're pulling on somebody's ponytails all day long, trying to make them do something for them. Like I said, these people enjoyed the spoils for like 40, 30 years without you, 20 something years without you or me. And you love these people, but this could be something where you were unconscious all this time. So people can, dark energies was getting to come up over and over and over again or something. Because you are this love energy here. And now it's saved for, it can be more potent. So we can show the works what God can do. This is when somebody stands up and say, hey, no more. If it's something left at the bottom, at the end, I will see about it. That's like my kids that was not supposed. I was about to say children. I don't know why I was gonna say it like that, but I was about to say kids and children as one. Okay. Um, but I'm what you know what they coming over there I said, the moms and stuff went out last night, and the moms and stuff went out last night, and I'm making breakfast or whatever for these kids. The mom still ain't coming in here, and not you had to say, see or whatever. I can't do it right now. That see or whatever. I can't do it right now. Da 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 da. Or I already told you that I don't have enough. Like I'm trying to scrape. You know, this one, this did this something to your grandma. Like you could have been hanging around with these people, but either your parents and these people that was around you, they don't know, they brainwashed, or they took an oath with these people not to say nothing. So they seen you hanging out with people that was saying that they was your friends, but they weren't, but they didn't warn you. They still hang out with these people, but they didn't warn you. They still hang out with these people, so on and so forth. They was hoping that you die so they don't have to pay for something. And it might be this tower that's coming. They was hoping that those people would end you. This is kind of like what I'm getting here. Okay? Maybe even with a 10 of Pentacles. Everybody watching you and judging you when you already in a captivity mind. Somebody put somebody in a mental captivity here to make it seem like you don't have the zest for life. All you do is sit around. Some people, they don't want to do nothing. If it ain't nothing they don't want to do, they don't want to do nothing. They're not depressed or nothing. They know somebody playing with them, and they trying to figure something out, and they need to, I can get overwhelmed just with my supposed person in the house and my so-called children, because I know that something is attached to them that wants to block me. It's a life force sucker. Okay? So I still was not like, oh, let me get out of here and run away from my children when they was real little. I rolled it out. See? I felt like, damn, I'm supposed to be doing something bigger or whatever. I rolled it out and I did the best that I could with my children. I didn't give up on them. I didn't push them off on other people. I didn't do any of this stuff. I didn't go get drunk every day. I didn't go get high every day. I didn't try to do this to get away from the responsibility. I might have got irritated or perturbed, or I yelled, or, oh, what do y'all want today? Like, I'm trying to finish this, whatever like this. But I wasn't horrible to my children. So, you have to understand, too, that some of these people that's coming and going energetically, physically, you seeing them online or something, the same things could have possibly happened to these people at some point in time. So when you get on that wavelength about getting justice for that one thing, there might be a couple of these people that come around and, you may be able to free them with something here. All right. And some of these people, you don't want to free them. They're trying to manipulate our energy so that in time and energy, so that when we speak certain things, they will be able to get out of some kind of affliction. But you don't hold no damn Jesus or no God down and try to afflict them. See? You don't do that. And somebody's like, oh, is there one like unto me? Still, if you trying to show me this person, I'm not going to say that this person don't look familiar. It don't look like her, but it kind of do. I would like, this would be like me seeing, the last time I seen this version of my cousin was when I was 4 or 5 years old or something. And then the person was taken out of this frequency. And then now somebody's showing me this person now. It kind of looked like, it don't have to be. It could be a seed or a spawn of hers between her and somebody else, her and this father-in-law. It could be something like this. It don't have to be the person. It could be a spawn. It could be an offspring. Those are two different things. A spawn would be somebody taking your DNA and trying to ping something to create something now of you now, right? As offspring is somebody bringing something through your womb as a child or something like this, and it's springing off of you. It's still, both could be looked at as an offspring to me, all right? But that's what I was saying. We have to be careful because something is deeply rooted. Something just may be showing itself to you now, okay? Because you find out that, like I told y'all, I'm looking at this black cat energy. That could also be a curse. Somebody trying to put a black cat before your because we seen the black cat trying to jump on the dress of Daenerys or the Dragon Queen yesterday. Now, this could be a black cat trying to run past your view before you're about to get something. Somebody is trying to use somebody like to curse somebody or something like this, okay? But I feel like these are two different breeds of beings here. And I feel like somebody is saying, yeah, they still not stopping nothing. 10 of Swords in reverse, 10 of Wands in reverse. Nobody's about to be burdened by what you just tried to do. Actually, it's about to backfire and show the proof that this is what these people have been doing to manipulate something: money, time, frequency, energy, essence. Okay, because the person that something could be still the same one that cursed you. It's just showing you how far back you had to go to see when this person started using black magic or something like this to manipulate your thing. Okay, this could be also somebody trying to put a Bilquist in front of somebody. Because I was thinking, damn, was they using my man as a Bilquist? A Bilquist, right? Also, I like to watch like historian homes like this. And somebody was saying something that was very intriguing here because I was just thinking of that. Like a guy named, like, had the same name as my supposed dad, and it was a guy named Joseph, and he started calling him Joseph, and then he gave him some house or something like this. Like, I don't know, where somebody's saying something like, I don't know. Yeah, this could be they started this back in the 1800s, the mid 1800s. They started these groups like this that were going to stop something for the future here. This could be a female messiah. This could be something that they knew was going to happen here. It's giving me Iron Throne energy because remember, they didn't want that girl on there. You get what I'm saying? So somebody tried to, so I said, damn, why did this, if this is supposed to represent that cousin, why did they just do that? Why did you just do that? You tried to curse me before I crossed over the threshold and go into something here. Yeah, because somebody was stealing. Or this is the person that came up with the whole thing from the beginning. This is who was sitting at somebody's feet. Or this is, this could be somebody that was also like when you were little, they knew what people was doing to you or something like this in the dark. Yep. Because look at how this cat is looking. Ain't looking so alert like this. This cat look like what you saying? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? You know, see how she's sitting there with that smile on her face, like, oh, I think things is looking up here. They thought they had me or something like this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even do anything wrong, and then this here. The wand that's with the Queen of Wands is very important. Okay. This is what I think the curse is. They left me with the same person from the same gene pool. I was maybe supposed to be somebody that dated many men. Oh, I've had 8, like a Elizabeth Taylor. I've had 8 husbands and da 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 da. Yes, Jeffrey left me a house out on the coast, and yes, and then in Italy, yes, Jonathan. This is somebody that's supposed to be like this. Okay. Or yes, with the Baron of Mexico, and he left me an estate in Connecticut, built it from scratch back in 1865. Like, this is how this person is supposed to be here. Like, this is somebody that has, like, they have they they have their run of lovers. Not supposed to be the same. Like, when one lover, usually lovers take lovers out. Right? Out the game, kick them out, all doing with their money, out doing with the gifts. Excuse me. Something like this. Maybe even death, maybe even war. But somebody could have been doing traumatize you with the same man over and over again. So even during your healthiest years when you would be breeding or consummating, and people would be, there would be, stuff being harvested from you. It's still from the same, like somebody's a big fat cock blocker. All right. People could have thought that's what you wanted. Okay. It'll make you scream. And somebody's like, okay, I was trying to help you, or okay, this and that. No, that it's almost like it's something that's a stalemate. Like, don't play with me like that. Don't put an empty shell and then bring and I gotta sit here and say, I wonder if the soul is in this person today. Don't do that. Don't do that. Somebody was messing with somebody's sex life or something at a very valuable time here. They want to blame you and say, oh, you're a bad wife. You're not giving me sex. I cheated or something like this. But no, somebody knows there's a different reason why something wasn't happening here. All right. They know this. And the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse here. This Queen of Wands is in the upright here. Okay. These people is fortunate. Okay. Fortunate to have you, girl. This could be also, like I said, if you are this Queen of Wands, you were not aware of these men ethers with you, but their wives in the spotlight to see is they could have been. So somebody's acting like they don't want to give something, but I feel like they're gonna have to, or it's gonna get drained out of this person. Like somebody ain't playing with these people. Okay, the sun. No, I did want to say that because I took my Kipper decks in yesterday. Okay, I took it in. I had 3 decks of cards on the back seat. I took it in, but when I just took that food out and put it back there so to get the bees out of here, I realized that the sun card is stuck in the back seat of the car. Somebody had a sun energy or a fake sun or something like this. And somebody had this person in the trunk or in the back seat of their car or I don't know. I was getting that. I was getting that. And somebody's going to have to give something up here. Um, could be an Islamic man. This is more, yeah, because or else they're gonna get bopped on the head because or they're gonna get whacked here. Now these could be like, these are like the God, like this could be like the Godfathers. Like, I can't believe, motherfucker. Like yeah, the order of the thing back then, or the order of the thing, at that time or something was like this. But this could be like this boy or girl, okay? This boy, because somebody could be like a daughter, like these missing sand children that these people during the wars was having with American women and leaving them behind. You know what I'm saying? That you have those groups, and then you have some of these, when a mobster or somebody was dealing with, somebody from like the other ghettos, the light skinned ghettos was messing with somebody from the other ghettos, and then a child came from that, and it's almost like somebody's like, motherfucker, like, that girl pleases me. This could be somebody that's like, somebody could have had to come back and see you back in the day in action and see why people tried to stop you at such an early age. Somebody brought in joy. Okay. This is like, you think about like the mobsters that you see on TV, or like a John Gotti or Scarface or something. Like this is like one of they granddaddies that used to be, I said Lou. Somebody's name could be Lou. But this person used to watch you, and it's like, shit. Even if even if you had to look at it like this, out of all the brown kids, bitch, that's my favorite. What is you doing? Somebody is upset with someone here. Yeah, this could even be that, like, that's my son. You proper orders or whatever like this. This could be like, okay, then that's my son. This could be like a father over his son. Because somebody keeps saying, oh, I take care of mine or something. But and somebody could be even, this could be also somebody's mad at you because they could have know that they was going to turn and they was going to take this same sex union or something like this, okay? They was going to take the deal to come back as a female or to take a sex something. And they could have even did this for you. I don't know yet. Because the way that these beings show love is very strange to me. Because I don't think I never met any of them in life where I had an experience with them like that in life. So I don't know. But now somebody could have been covering that son. But now when they move that son out the way, like, oh, no the fuck you didn't. Now they looking around like at all the boys or something, and they're like, look. You know what I'm saying? You had favor in my eyes back in the day because of what you was doing or something. But I mean, anybody still keeping the soul of whatever we was, man, it could be this child. Like somebody, sometimes I could go too far, but I feel like somebody likes me to do that. Somebody likes me to do that. And somebody could be also like humiliated or going to jail, or this person is being drained of their energy here in a sense. Okay. And then we have, because of this crafty counsel that they took up against someone, against this person. This could be like, I told you, these are like older gentlemen. What's I seeing? I was watching some movie and it was like, yeah, when all the old, mobsters was going to jail and everything like this, some of them had to have like life support. Some of them had to have assisted living the whole time or something like this. This could be somebody that's like, they're really older. Like they're really older. Okay, let's watch out for this too, because somebody, okay, somebody don't want you to be a Marilyn Monroe. This is like the Kennedys trying to hurry up and push something to the side. Now, you got like what was his name? Anna Nicole Smith, okay? JD, what, I forget what his name was. Okay, that older man. Okay, this could also be something to speak. These could be people that was persecuted until their death on TV or in the public eye because people didn't understand where they was coming from, and they got a lot of hate from things or backlash from things. And it's like some of these relationships, I must go ahead and say it. So some of these relationships, yeah, with a faulty lawyer that kind of tricked her, got her all drugged up and everything with that money or whatever, was acting like he was her friend. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could be like your Ike or your lawyer or your, what was his name, y'all? Anna Nicole Smith's person. It's something like this, but it's making me think like somebody is trying to give you a outro or something like this, like Anna Nicole Smith. And this is also somebody coming from the other side, wanting people to understand the process. That this person didn't just meet this man and da 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 da. This is like women that's left for dead, or they leave you to the vultures, or they leave you to, the older men that just like, oh, anything, yeah, I can do something with this. No, I remember back at, like, you had to think about it like this. Energetically, it's like a centerfold, Playboy centerfold. Some of you energetically are what those women are in the centerfold in the Playboy magazine. So energetically, or we'll say otherwise, there could be men that they were professional men, but however they had access or was connected to you, you drove these people crazy. These was like they was leaving you gifts in the temple over and over. So when you get of age, spiritual age, you could collect these gifts. I could collect these gifts as a world card energy because it would have been inappropriate at the time. Or if somebody was a royal, it's not good for the queen to take gifts, certain type of gifts from certain people. This could have been in a vault or something for you, okay? And so somebody wants people to understand that these women that ended up with these older men, it started somewhere else. It's all right. So I don't know what else, but I just cleaned up the cards or whatever off the seat, and I was getting something like Hierophant in reverse, Lovers in reverse. Somebody's trying to block something. This could be a feather figure or a masculine. I don't know why I was getting here. The Bronco, the back seat, the sun. Girl, Brown family in reverse. These are like vendettas or secret wars or any wars or silent wars maybe. They was mad because of what happened to the girl or the woman or the girl. Something, I don't know, I was getting the Bronco. The Bronco. Like, also I was getting somebody saying my condolences or something about the Bronco. Somebody could have had their child. You see how this child is naked holding on to a blanket? Remember they said that somebody was creeping around the house or something like this? If we talk about entity attachments, whose feathers, which men in your life could have been connected to certain entities or certain people or even people in the spotlight. It's like, I'm getting like, it don't have to be that high, but like a high-speed chase. I was just watching one on TV within the past week. Like, not saying the whole thing. Like, why was somebody on a high-speed chase? Oh, that means that person is guilty. But what somebody could have been saying is like, something is being left out. It's like turning heroes into villains or righteous people into villains, like starving them out from their justice, making them into villains or something. But it's like the Bronco energy. See how this person got this chain or this bracelet? I never noticed this on that kid's leg. Or like some chimes or tinkling things on this child's ankle. I don't know if somebody already passed away. I don't know. I don't know. Did O.J. Simpson pass away? I'm not sure. But maybe somebody was on a high-speed chase, you know, trying to make somebody be guilty of a crime, and say you went through something. The same day they find out your ex-husband or your ex-wife is dead, you on the news, on the run or something. Like, I don't know why I feel like, did he have a kid in the back seat with him? Like, I don't know who was in the car with O.J. Simpson when he ran on the run. It's almost like if we talking about Truman Show, somebody could have knew somebody was in trouble, no lover, somebody was left with a stalemate. The Vatican didn't choose the child. If they did something to me at 16 or 17, to take this energy, the keys to something here. It's almost giving me the Truman Show when somebody's dad or a feather or, somebody came into the Truman Show to try. His dad came in and tried to tell him something, try to wake him up. There's shared energy here. There's shared energy throughout lineages or DNA or something, genetics. But I feel like somebody's trying to trick somebody to take something here. It was the wrong thing to do, or don't take this, or don't take that. Like, people trying to, like, downgrade your victory here. My victory. Fuck that. Just take somebody to, like, a Egyptian, like, oh, Horus and Set or something. Why don't you take one of these other options? We don't want you to be a Sekhmet because we've seen that that's a problem, but the Queen of Wands is Sekhmet. Because nobody is going to stop the person, or nobody is going to rouse. If your words only got these people acting like this, or if my words only got these people acting like this, something else is going on here. There's a pattern of these men doing this to somebody when it's time for them to get paid or get their victory or get some kind of freedom. I can't move. Freedom, freedom, I can't move. Or I can't breathe. Yeah, America. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Somebody was wild and free back then, but they trying to bind somebody with even just a handler. Like, somebody's like, if we give this person, but this is not going to work. It's not tempered properly. Like, somebody is unstoppable. Just stop with everything what you're doing right now. Stop what you do. I'm telling you, just stop what you're doing right now. Trying to make somebody unbalanced, or they lied about somebody's mental health, or lied about a crime, somebody committing a crime, like, and they wrote it off as something else. Okay, yeah, and something's backfiring here because whoever this is not supposed to be burdened at all right now. Okay, they're not supposed to be burdened, or somebody's like, we're not burdening that person, but they're lying. Messages, mail. They're blocking somebody so they can make you sad or make you cry. But this is somebody special to God. And these people is going to have to back up. This is a mighty one. These could also be a daughter or athletes, passed over athletes or hidden energies, or retired athletes could have been the watchers at one point in time of a child. Okay? Also, somebody might be laughing like, oh, we're getting to hang out with the famous, basketball players, and, we're getting to experience this aspect of things, and somebody trying to slow you down or keep you fat or something and say, your exit out of this realm, you had to deal with the old people or something. And I actually kind of quite like, I like all kind of people. I don't discriminate, but I don't mind. I also feel like there's masculine energies that's showing up here in their angel bodies or their spotlight bodies or something like this, but they don't really look like that. They're older now. They're balding. They're things like this. and they think that the special girl that they cared about, because whatever connection you had in the ether or something, you love these people. This could be like these could be people that almost was about to lose it, and they hooked the person up with the Holy Spirit and or wisdom or something like this. Okay. And during their time going through these wicked processes, and they wish that people could have talked like this about it or something like this, instead of making it about the ancient ways, or everybody wants to talk about Egypt when nobody's talking about what's going on right now, like in the present here. And I feel like people are going to have to walk away from this abuse or whatever this is here. They're definitely going to have to walk away. The Queen of Cups energies in reverse, this Mami Wata energy, or this ligament, or this something that got signed into Hollywood, entertainment, music, or something that started to bring a wicked aspect or something. It has to come down. It has to come down, or something like this. Or the hidden aspect that foreign intelligence or foreigners were more in the industry or in something than we think. You were thinking that it was just Caucasian people, like only putting Caucasian people in commercials and stuff like this, and one black person in movies and stuff. It wasn't that. These are dark skinned people, or dark people, or I'm getting like tall, dark people, or like even when we see the pits of hell, okay? This could also be like, there's a different type of dark ones, not the Etruscans. They're more athletic built. Like every time I see them, they look more cut. Like they're lean, they're athletic, they're strong, they're solid, they're quick, they're fast. They could probably do 25 triple cut back kicks in a row, and right across this yard, and they ain't even breathing hard. These are maybe more acrobatic energies, could be possibly. But I'm talking about like in the Southwest, where we have like the writings on the walls with the tall dark energies, like with the capes. It's like a big, like a head shape with like the shoulders, and that's it. It looks like a Martian, or it looks like something like this. Okay, somebody like this. Today, like I told you, I was at the end of the month, and then I was thinking like, oh wait, like this is strange. Like, we have to wear certain things at that time. And I was getting more of a, how a litter box, or it was just one day, like one time when I used the bathroom, it was like a very potent, like feline, kind of like I was using something new, to, take care of my problem. But it was a clean cloth and everything like this. I don't know why I was thinking like, what? But I feel like somebody was trying to, because that's the day when I was looking into, and somebody's trying to make it like I'm one of the cats that's at the bottom of the thing being stood on, and Inanna is standing on my back. And I think that, no, that's just what you want this to be. That's not the truth. Somebody could be trying to be disrespectful than a bleep bleep, because Inanna could also represent this Queen of Wands energy too, with the cat or something at her feet. Okay, and there is an old Ishtar. It might be Ishtar, same possibly thing, or asterisk. There's an image that I had on I think I put it on YouTube. I mean on Instagram a long time ago. But she was standing on the back of a crocodile, or this might be their last stance to try to send somebody like a gator energy towards someone, or I don't know. I don't know, because at one point we had the gator man protecting a feminine in the Midwest. But they also don't want you coming where they are. If this is Florida or Louisiana, somewhere down there where gators would be, they also was trying to, like, there's a power dynamic or something about rotating problem here. But there's an image of her holding the lion, the crocodile, the scorpion, all these energies. She's holding them all in her hand like it's nothing. Like, I got y'all ass. You ain't going nowhere, or something like this. Or, yeah, you're going to leave me the fuck alone. Like, it's like she crushed all of those animals and they all in her hand. Okay? So we can be moving into something else here, because somebody about to get a tower. Because these are people that like to see you or me free. They want to see They want to see you. These is people that might want to live vicariously through you right now. What you about to do, or what the blessings that God, these people want to be surrounded by you at that time. People that actually are happy. Because when you go through this process, I'm guessing they're trying to make you feel like nobody's rooting for you. It may be only the dead that's rooting for you. It may be other aspects. I'm seeing like, people that like their body look clear. Like, how they show a ghost, or like on Scrooge, the lady came with that gown on, and it's like like a ghost. Like, I'm seeing people like see through them. You see through them. Okay? You see through these people, or you see these people or something, not with your eyes. It's something else, okay? And they're warning these people. If you trying to put this person in this, they won the battle. I heard this last night. Somebody won the battle. You ain't about to make this person pregnant. You ain't about to make this person in no gay marriage. You ain't about to be doing none of that. With this Ace of Wands right here, somebody is crazy. Somebody saying you crazy. A handler. You crazy. This could be some people that had to come in from a motherfucking girl. These some people that traveled. Okay? Or they going to be traveling. Or they traveled before. And somebody is finding the documents about how you need to handle this. And you ain't handling it right. This is something else here. Why am I getting even? Because it's almost like black people is trying to cause some kind of ruckus for a brown person that's telling them what they need to hear, not what you want to hear, not what you sitting there. Oh yeah, black pop, and motherfuckers ain't doing right towards people. This could even be the black Genesis. Like, this is something else. This could be even somebody reprimanding one of their daughters, because somebody on your side could have been fighting with this. And then they found out this person, somebody could have been also supporting someone, and they found out that this child or this person did something to you when you was a child. This could have been like a tit for tat kind of thing, and somebody came and collected their child here. Or somebody came and collected a child or something, and they took this child. This is like somebody trying to take a child out of the Truman Show because of some kind of abuse. Feel like this could be where this all stems from, or this person, because they don't want to face something because they took something from you. They don't want to face this because a lot of people like this person, and if this is like the humiliation part for the dark magic and the plotting and planning and all this shit that somebody was doing here. Somebody was doing a lot. I never seen these two cards come out next to each other like this. So somebody was doing a lot, and they could be sitting there, I'm rejecting this person because of what they did to me or something. It's like, dude, this is one of our Queen of Wands, man. This is our Queen of Wands. Or this is our world, or this is you crazy as hell. We seen this person grow up. Like, why are you persecuting somebody like this? Okay? And somebody could be rejecting you. It don't even have to be in their bed. It don't have to be in their crew. Somebody is trying to reject something for you to move on to your next something, and this is being stopped here. Somebody is not going to be further burdened by what these thieves or whoever these people is. They're not even supposed to be up in that area. They're not supposed to be sitting on those chairs. They're not supposed to be chair. These people are watching someone. And they're like, you crazy. You crazy. Could have been watching these people watching you. Uh-oh. What you do or how you think you here. Like, these people want to see you do what you used to do. And somebody else want to bring it to an end here. This has something to do with like the cast. Chorus is on, set is off. Chorus is on, set is off. This could be a darkness, but somebody showed up just like, also like this have this for this, because people could be seeking death right now and they're not finding. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to let. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to let the fox. I was trying to let the coyotes eat it. The wolves eat it. Cause sometimes they come and steal food when I put it there. But I'm gonna put it in the backyard. I'm gonna put it in the backyard. when they use when they get those rotisserie chickens, they only use when they get those rotisserie chickens, they only use the breast part, and the the carcasses, or I don't know what this is, or I don't know why I do this. I don't know why I do this, or I leave it in a 2 days. Kayla, you up the door, and she's scared to go up in there. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, so they're trying to punish somebody or burden somebody, and then we have the reverse here, because this person got this person to walk away from you. They created like a new version. But somebody tell you, okay, I want this girl to get everything. And they're like, puh. This is what Catherine Medici did to, okay, this is what Catherine de Medici did to Charles's, to Henry's mistress that was living in the palace. Okay, so this is a three-way situation between me. Okay, I'm hearing Virgo, but maybe not. I don't know, because this could somebody that's smiling in your face. They got a seed from you, so if you die, they fine, because they got a kid by you or a kid by me. Fake nice. Somebody that you would not think have this kind of devious, because these people got to get in the background and then become devious. They want you to seem mean and strict and cutthroat before you get over there, because they knew that the stars was going to try to block somebody. There's a split. And they're like, sir, all the stuff that she was doing or whatever, or her lifestyle that we had to sit there and support, you don't care. And the person's like, no, oh no, that was a part of something, I know where her heart laid or something. And these people like, oh, please. And remember when he died, and then she didn't bash his mom. She didn't want to give her nothing. She's like, oh yes, I'll make sure that she gets it. Da 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 da. But then she was like, oh, she ain't getting nothing or whatever. This is something like this, okay? Because there's a certain level of a cult or something that you are, and people didn't want you to experience it. They didn't. I'm telling you, we're supposed to be talking negative right now. Somebody's like, bitch, please, if you knew everybody hates you. But that's just not how everybody feels. They don't. Queen of Swords in the upright. Like, that's just not how. There's somebody in the judicial system that feels like this. This could be somebody that's a judge that think that, oh, people should have to work hard. They should work every day of their life, 24 hours a day, if they want to have something. This is people like, bitch, get up and get a job. Don't you understand? And you don't understand. I understand that people that's supposed to help guide me are trying to tell me somebody is not with me, but I see them here, but this and that and that and that, because somebody did leave me. At least I'm gonna break off and talk about my situation, in a situation where I'm overgrown now. Somebody did it on purpose this way, right? Because even when I see these girls, it's like they still got their youthful bodies. They didn't age the same way like I did. Their faces may look older, but their bodies still look nice. They still have their teenage bodies. I don't, right? So these are people like, yeah, bitch, get up, go to work, bitch. I keep getting that song. Like, somebody, like, what are you worried about somebody else's work schedule for? Like, some of us are just meant maybe even to be socialites, or